to have a presentation on how Uber has been changing the way the world moves. Uber is the world's largest online transport network company, founded in 2008 by Travis Kalanick and Garrett Camp. Right now, it is operating in more than 60 countries, with its presence in more than 660 cities, generating revenue of more than $4 billion US. There definitely has to be a strategy behind its success, and the primary one being the innovative idea to bring in a mobile application wherein people could just access cab service with just a push of a button. The second one being the services that is being rendered by Uber is in assisting operations without even owning a single car or nor have to spend for its maintenance, nor does it have to pay for its drivers. It's similar to the operation strategy of Airbnb, which is the world's largest hotelier chain. Uber simply does profit sharing with the drivers that ride for them. They take a portion of the revenue which is generated from the bill, and that's their profit. Another aspect which has led to the immense success of this business is the safety which a passenger feels before he boards into a cab. The driver details are available and verified even before the passenger boards into the cab. Uber has also supported its driver fraternity by offering help and assistance to get loan services for buying of new cabs. Other buckets of services that Uber has been providing to its customers include UberX, UberXL, UberSelect, UberPool, and UberBlack. I can show you how these different services would differ in their mode of support. The first one being UberX that can seat up to 4 passengers, and it's the least expensive in its class. UberXL could seat up to 6 passengers and could cost more than UberX. And UberSelect is the entry-level luxury service, which offers premium brands like it has been mentioned. And UberPool is nothing but the car-sharing service. UberBlack and Uber SUV are the next level of UberSelect and offers the ultimate level of luxury service that Uber has been providing. And to go on with the next, we'll go on to how and why Uber has been facing competition. According to me, the Google with its Waymo project has been the ultimate level of competition that Uber has been facing. Has someone heard of the Otto? It is owned by Uber, and it has been in the news quite recently for the name Anthony Levandowski. He has been a former Google guy and has formed a new company named Otto, which runs into driverless cars and the technologies that's running behind it. As a former Google guy, Google has been blaming and has entered into a legal battle, claiming that this guy has stolen a lot of their sensitive data and sensitive programming information for incorporating of Waymo. That has led to a recent like a moderate level of legal combat between the two. Coming to the others, there's the Lyft, also known as the Fuzzy Pink, and operates in Southeast Asia with its presence in more than 220 cities. Didi Chuxing is the Uber of China, as it is called, and it operates in more than 400 cities in China compared to the Uber's 45. And you can always say Uber has a scope of expansion in China. Ola is one of the operators in India and is a good competitor for Uber within the country, but is not a big global player as Uber is. Grab is major in Southeast Asia and has been playing into international competition by entering into allies with the Lyft, Didi, and the Ola to combat the level of competition that is posed by Uber. And Curb is a taxi service which is centered up in Alexandria, Virginia, and has been offering services in more than 60 US cities with a 24-hour pre-booking facility. That adds to the taste of its competition with Uber. And while Uber also has to look into other things like legal policies within different countries, and typically the surge pricing which they put or slap on the customers during, especially during times of natural calamities or wherein the operational difficulties are there for taxi services. And another thing is that the offering of the promo codes and easy like free rides are not only the monopoly of Uber. Competitors are also imposing the same, giving the same to its customers. And when we look into the future of the company, um, it has to cut down its costs to generate more of revenues. The free rides or the promo codes that are being offered to the customers to attract them at the initial stages is very well a good strategy. And the same needs to be provided to the regular customers as well, so as to sustain them. But the people who fall into the category between them, they needn't be offered much of this free services, so that they aren't going to stick with this, nor are they going to give us more revenue. So it's better to let them off, so that the local competitors within different places may also feel easy. Target more of expansion in cities where medallions and knowledge tests are mandatory. Medallions are mandatory in the New York City. Knowledge tests are very much required in order to be a taxi driver within London. So when such kind of hurdles are put over, more of drivers would be interested to join with Uber and have and pursue their profession of driving taxis. And coming to the other thing, the market study before entering into any country is very, very important. Uber knows it, and Uber has faced ban in Netherlands for its typically indifferent policies with the policies of the country. And price skimming that has been adopted by Uber for its entry into the market has been a very, very good strategy. But right now they are one among the biggest, or to say the biggest in the world, and they needed slash the prices in order to attract more of customers. They can they can price marginally in order to attain more profits, as well as to cut down the unrest they are facing in different parts of the globe because of their marginally low pricing. Also, expansion of services like the Uber Pool, which has a lot of potential in many of the cities which it has already put on services, or in cities where it is yet to pursue its growth. It's a very good form of business. R&D in driverless cars through its services as the auto. More funding needs to go into that, and they need to generate more of uh, research and development projects so as to sustain in this market. Rather than opening more and more services, if they could partner with hotelier chains and offer discounts on bookings through Uber, that could be a very good strategy wherein they can share the profit, just like how they are doing with the taxi drivers. With such strategy, it is very much possible to sustain the business and to generate more growth and to flourish in such a kind of innovative technology. I would say thank you.